guys, thanks for tuning in. So for this video, I'm just gonna do a quick vlog and talk about a topic that I have been asked a lot about. So a lot of people who follow me on Instagram or even on YouTube, they are new to their fitness journey, and one of the questions I've been asked a lot was, what's the best way to burn body fat, to lose weight, to become more lean? Basically, they're just trying to do some body recomposition to burn body fat, basically, when they talk about losing weight and things like that. For this question, it's not really a one-size-fits-all, because all of our bodies are different. All of our fitness goals could be different, our diet could be different, but to keep it simple as possible, it's calories in, calories out. You mainly just have to eat less calories, but how you do that will vary from person to person. I know some people who do intermittent fasting. I did intermittent fasting for years, and I believe in intermittent fasting. I feel like it would be very effective for a lot of people, but not for everybody. It just depends on who you are, what your goals are, how your lifestyle is. Intermittent fasting works because it basically cuts your eating window down to a certain time frame. Like, say you're only eating from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. so you're basically skipping breakfast. Obviously, if you're skipping a meal, it's easier to be in a calorie deficit, to have less calories. So that's why intermittent fasting works a lot. But there are situations where intermittent fasting won't work. Say during your eating window, you're binge eating and you're constantly overeating during your fasting window. It won't be as effective, because you're still going to be at a calorie surplus if you just use your eating window to overeat. But if you do intermittent fasting and you have discipline, and you'll definitely be at a calorie deficit, because you're eating at a smaller time frame, eating less meals. You're basically skipping breakfast, and therefore you'll be at a calorie deficit. But it doesn't have to be, skipping breakfast. It could just be skipping dinner. It depends on the person. For me, I don't mind skipping breakfast. That's easy. For me, it's easy to skip breakfast than it is to skip dinner. I can't go to sleep hungry. So it depends on your schedule. It depends what works for you. And when you do intermittent fasting, it doesn't even have to be every day. When you first start off, it could just be 3 or 4 days a week. Definitely give that a try. Try intermittent fasting on, say, Monday through Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday go back to your regular eating habits. But definitely keep in mind of what you're eating. Don't overeat. Still have that discipline, and try that out to see where it goes. Just try 3 or 4 days out of a week, and just keep that going for a while and see how you look and see how you feel, most importantly. And you can always add an extra day to see how that works for you. Also, to add, when you're doing intermittent fasting, to help with your hunger cravings, you could drink things such as tea or coffee. Coffee is great because it has caffeine in it. It could not only fuel your workouts, but caffeine actually helps burn body fat and suppress your appetite a bit when you're super hungry. But if you're not a fan of too much caffeine, you could always drink decaf coffee, and yeah, it will have less caffeine in it. Decaf actually has a little bit of caffeine, but not enough, and suppress your appetite a bit when you're doing intermittent fasting. A good thing about intermittent fasting is, if you stick with it, it definitely builds the discipline to follow a certain eating schedule. And you're eating at such a smaller time frame. Like, say you're only eating within an 8-hour time frame, the 16 hours you're fasting, or you're eating in a 4-hour time frame and you're fasting for 20 hours. It just depends on how you do it and how you fast. So depending on how you do it, you find a schedule, you stick with it, and it helps build the discipline to maintain during your fitness journey. That's what I like about it. Even on days where you're not fasting, say you're only fasting Monday to Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you don't have to be on a strict fasting schedule, but you could eat like light meals and save your big meals for dinner. Little things like that will definitely add up and help you during your fitness journey. It's not always, all or nothing. It's just finding something you can start off with, build some discipline and stick with it, and just keep going, and adding more days to fast, or just changing up your fasting hours, just depending on your schedule. So yeah, definitely give that a try. For your fitness journey, it's all about finding what works for you, what feels good, what you like doing, and just building up from there, and just take it day by day. The main thing is you gotta stay consistent. That's key. I'm not a big believer in things such as crash diet, where you do extreme measures, and yeah, you might get the fast result, but you might not be able to maintain it. And the main thing I see about fitness is finding something that works for you and your lifestyle and maintaining it. So try intermittent fasting. I did a few videos on the benefits of intermittent fasting as well as the cons, and I'll leave some other videos in the description below. Try it out. Let me know what you think. But with everything, always seek help and advice from a medical provider and your doctor before you start any fitness program, as well as any diet program. Just use my video as entertainment purpose and do your own research. Don't just take my word or anyone else's word without doing your own research and without seeing a doctor. But yeah, that being said, intermittent fasting is a very powerful tool if you use it right, to lose weight as well as burn body fat, and you'll feel better as well. Try it out for 3 or 4 days out of the week, or 5, 6, or 7. It just depends on you and what your goals are. There are so many different diets out there, different fitness plans out there. It's all about finding the one that works for you. But yeah, do your own research. Find out for yourself what works for you. There's always a pro and con to everything you do. Losing weight, diet is key, as well as working out, getting your steps in. But it depends on your body, whatever your workout goals. So one thing that might work for me might not work for you. So it's all about figuring out and trying different things. So yeah, I hope you got something out of this quick vlog, and let me know in the comments section below if you have any questions or a suggestion. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.